Hello. Come on in and get yourself nice and comfortable. So, tonight we're going to do a Rorschach Inkblot test. What do you know about the Rorschach Inkblot test? Okay, well, it's not too difficult, and I will explain what you need to do as we go along. So, I will show you 10 cards, and each of these cards has an Inkblot design on it. All you need to do is take a good look at the card and tell me what you see. I will make notes along the way, which I'll share with you in a letter that I send afterwards. You can look at the cards any way you wish, the way in which they're shown to you, on their side, upside down, however you'd like to look at them. And once I've made some notes, I'll ask you to share with me how you see it so that I can understand what you're seeing too. How does that sound? That's a lot of instructions, but once we get going, you'll see how simple it is. If you're not enjoying it, or if you want to take a break, then just give me a shout and we can stop, or we can come back to one if you need to. The important thing is you take as long as you need. This can be a pleasant experience, so I hope you enjoy it. Are you ready to start? Nice and comfortable? Okay, good. So, I'll show you the card, rotate the card a little, and then pop it down, take down your responses, then hold it back up so you can show me what you've seen. Okay? Great. So, here is the first one. Okay? You turn it. Upside down. Back. Okay. So tell me, what did you see? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, thank you. So, show me on here how you worked that out, what you could see, so I can see it with you. Mm-hmm. Great. Thank you. I see it. Marvellous. Ready for the next? Okay. Here's the next one. Turned. Upside down. And back. Okay. So tell me, what did you see? What's interesting is there is some colour in there. Okay. Fantastic. So, here it is again. Help me to see what you see. Great. Thank you. Remember, there are no wrong answers in this, and you can let your mind be as free as you would like it to be. There are all sorts of fascinating responses that come out of seeing these, so let your imagination run wild. Ready again? Okay. Here we go, number 3. Tell me what you see. Back up. Okay. So, what did you see? Lots of people see that in that image. Right, so help me to see what you see. I think I'm already halfway there on this one, but show me anyhow. Not this way now. Okay. That's great. I see it. Thank you. You're rather good at describing what you're seeing. So, number 4. Are you ready? Okay. Tell me what you see. Have a good look. Back. Okay. Great. So, what did you see that time? Okay. Yeah, as much detail as you'd like to give. That's great. So, once again, show me what you can see. Sort of. Okay. Fifth one. Ready? Back. Okay. So, what did you see that time? Great. So, with this one, lots and lots of people will say a bat, or a butterfly, a bird, a moth, things like that. So, show me exactly what you've seen. This? Or this way? Okay. That's great. Thank you. Right. Number 6. You ready? Here we go. Back. This way again. This way. Okay. So, what did you see? Okay. Interesting. Great. So, I think I see something a little different on this card. So, help me to see what you have seen, okay? So, okay. I see that. Thank you. Great. So, the next one. It's my favourite. Is it possible to have a favourite? I think of all the clerks, this one is my favourite. So, tell me what you see. Back up. Great. So, what do you see? Mm-hmm. Okay. Right. So, again, we see a little differently on this, which is good. We're all different. So, help me to see. This way? This way. Help me to see what you see. Mm-hmm. That's great. I can see that, thank you. It's interesting how some people use the colour of the clecks, the colour of the shapes. Some people use the colour outside of the shapes. Some people use the entire image, some people use parts of the image. It says a lot about us, how we interact with each other, how we see the world. It's very interesting. Okay, 3 to go. Are you ready? So, these next 3 are in colour. Just to make a bit of a change. So, ready? Hope you can see that okay. Tell me what you can see. Have a really good look. And back. A bit longer. Great. What do you see? Mm-hmm. Okay. So, did you find that easier or more difficult with colour? Okay. So, and you're getting very good and well practiced at this now. Show me what you see. Sort of. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. Thank you. That's really interesting. Okay. Next. Ready? Back. Okay. Tell me, what do you see? Mm-hmm. tend to get lots and lots of different responses from these colourful ones. So, help me to see what you can see. So, is this way easier? This way? Mm-hmm. Okay. That's great. Thank you. Okay. Last one. I have to say, you've done very, very well, and I appreciate your honesty and your creativity and your help in showing me so wonderfully what you can see in these images. Last time. You ready? Okay. Get my fingers out the way for this one. Oh, so I do. That's back. Closer. Yeah, it's a busy image. Okay. So, one final time, tell me what you see. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, great. So, one final time. Help me to see what you can see. Mm-hmm. Sort of around. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. That's great. Thank you. So, is there anything you'd like to add to anything that you've told me? Any other thoughts that you've had? Any other images that have popped into your mind? Anything else you want to say that you saw in those images that you perhaps hadn't said before? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's great. And finally, do you have any further questions for me? Either about the process or sort of what happens next? Yep. Okay. So what we do is we go away, take your responses and put them up against some benchmarks that we have. We then look at that and we can give you some feedback about how you interact with the world. I would ask you to remember that this is quite an old psychological tool, and whilst good chunks of it are still valid in certain types of situation, If there's a specific answer you're looking for, it might be best to take it a little further and not put too much stead in these results. However, they're a good first step. But what we'll do is we'll write it all down in a letter so you can take it and have a really good look through and then come back to us with any further questions that you have or anything like that. Okay, so it was great to meet you today. And again, thank you so much for your honesty and really throwing yourself into the process. I really appreciate that. And yeah, as I say, we'll send this letter through and get back in touch if there's anything else you need to know. Okay? Take care.